y'all can hear me on the Porch Podcast. Y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in. It's Sunday. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? We here. We live. On the Porch Podcast, y'all. We are here. Can y'all hear me? I know you can't see me, but can you hear me? What it do, Instagram, YouTube. It's Sunday. Turn the mic down a little bit. Hey, blessings to everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. How you doing? How you feeling? I know the camera isn't showing just yet, but let me know if you can hear me. I thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome back to everyone. Okay. Everybody grab a seat. I'm going to give everybody a little minute to tune in. Now that you can hear me.
That shit pitiful, yo.
Welcome back on the Porch Podcast. We are here. Let's up here. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling tonight? Alright, let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank everybody that's been following me, being patient. But tonight we are about to get it started. Okay, by the way, shout out to Soul Southern Hits for the On the Porch Podcast official intro beat. I will be playing around with it, producing something, so you won't just be coming on to, a countdown or just stalling. But I thank y'all. I really do thank y'all for coming back and kicking it with me. On the Porch Podcast, grind season. We are here. The topic that we're going to get into, y'all. The first, blessings to everyone. I hope everyone had a tremendous week, successfully. Whether it be, you made one step or stopped doing something that you didn't need to do. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to get into it. The topic for tonight is, overall be the job. And There we go. Playing around with this, y'all. So y'all know I'm still learning. But we got it. We got it. Okay. Be the job. What? The conversation I always have with my mom is like, damn, I never get paid enough. She said, well, they're never gonna pay you what you worth. But it took me so long to understand what she meant by they're never gonna pay you what you're worth. See, she didn't explain it to me. She didn't break it down because she didn't know, the true depth of how to explain it to me. Because I'm stubborn knucklehead. But she said they never gonna pay you what you worth. And I used to say, blah blah blah. But see, where I was faulted was I was not trained to get what I could get, learn the skill, and go take it somewhere else. See, I'm thinking that I'm just stuck because of the curse. Like, what I see around me. I just see everybody going to work, struggling, working a 9 to 5, and then that's just it. You work that job, and then you be there 15, 20 years, and you retire, and they think that that's an accomplishment. But I'm here to tell you today, I'm really here to tell you today, yeah, I know. The system fails, jails, and tails. Get it? How are you? Did everyone get that? Like, do you understand? The system fails, jails, and okay. So we're gonna get with how we get to that. But it starts with the home base. Because what are you instilling in your child from day one? Is it look good, take pictures, and can't read a book, but can get on here and because see, the computer is designed for a dummy. So if you can't pen and pad, then you know what I'm saying, you will be lost. Because this is the thing. You can take a picture and show what's being seen and what looks good. But when it comes down to perform, the performance is not there. So that's what I mean by it starts with the home base. What's funny, Mom? That's what I mean by it starts with the home base. Because, reach one, teach one. Alright, what's five simples to instill in kids to create more than a job out of them? 5 simples to instill in kids to create more than a job out of them. Okay. 1. You want to teach them to take responsibility for their actions. And when teaching them to take responsibility for their actions, you have to solidify. You have to know what it is that they're doing wrong. So you have to first admit what you are doing wrong as a parent. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Organized beauty in the building, y'all. How does it feel? Okay. 2, you have to be an example. You have to actually be worth something yourself. Like, cause how are you telling them to take responsibility for their actions, and you still holding on to past trauma or the reason of why they're even there. You can't bring something from nothing. So the value has to be there from the jump. Three, teach them God's word. I mean, that's just something you don't even have to explain. Teach them God's words. 4, make sure they understand the value of $1. Do you not? This is so critical. On the Porch Podcast, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're just not coming in, the topic is Be the Job. So far, we are owned. We have covered the system fails, jails, and tails our youth. So we're getting to the point on how it starts with the home base, and therefore, you have to be held accountable for something as well. Like it starts at home. I know everybody say that, but we're going over 5 simples just to instill in kids, and we're heading to the 5th. So give everybody a minute to catch up and come in. Okay. So I hope everybody, if you're on YouTube right now, I am using StreamYard. Thank you for StreamYard. Please, if you have any podcasts, meetings, tutorials, use it. You use the trial first. It's free. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Instagram. If you're not, then get to YouTube. But yeah, the topics are listed on the screen right now. So the 4th one was make sure they understand the value of $1, because the value of $1 is more than how much money you have in your pocket. See, you have to distinguish between asset and liability. So they have to know what's worth buying in the first place. Oh, we gotta bring you back. We gotta bring you back, Bluetooth. So, excuse me. Because if they think money grow on trees, then, you know. Okay. Let's see. Now, number 5. Encourage them to do their best at anything and to go work hard towards whatever they want. Excuse me. Okay. Encourage them to do their best at anything, and go to work hard towards whatever they want. Now, see, this is the thing. Encourage them. Because, listen, when there is no consequence for poor ethics and no reward for good or learned behaviors, why would we expect motivation? Why would we expect to keep going? That's how you keep going. How is a person of good moral or of learned behaviors to keep going when those that are not seeing the vision or working hard are not? See, that's when your faith in God comes, but that's what we always talk about. But this is the natural. The bad is rewarded so much on the media. Like today in church, I really love my church. Shout out to Pastor Dr. Nathaniel Brooks. He said, you know, social media is so scary because it's framed. Like, you know, that's why I was so skeptical on starting a podcast, because it's really much more than that. But you got so many fakes, and I mean fakes because you get, like, it's an image or it's a trend, it's something to monetize, but that's not the ultimate goal. But if God gives me the gift, that's where it's granted. But just for me to be on the actual, you know, last end and starting kind of late without the resources, it's even more difficult. But I love challenges. It's not stopping me. It's just I'm behind only because I lacked faith in the beginning, and the battle was, okay, so many people are doing this. It's just going to seem like a trend, but what I really have endured is an actual experience. And the main reason for coming forth is because I just, you know, woke up one day tired trying to explain myself. So I got online, and it's other individuals that get me and push me and motivate me. So I said all this to say it starts within. You know what I'm saying? It starts so. But some people see this. It's hard to see past the streets when you're lacking a vision. This in a song. I can't recall the song, but I know he said it, so I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But when he said that, it's just like it flows because I've talked about it for so long and I couldn't explain it in words. And then one day I just woke up and I said, "Oh, okay, this is how I do it." Well, I didn't say, I just said this is what I want to do, but I was already behind in the social media world. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was already doing this. I'm behind. I don't have the money to invest because I've wasted my money on multiple things because I lacked that vision before, because I had the grind, the hard work always, but I just didn't know where I was going. So it got boring and I lost track and lost sight and got bored, you know what I'm saying, with the everyday life, because it's unexplainable. Like, I've been in 10, 20 different places, and you come back around, you see people still stagnant, doing the same exact thing. How is that? How is that of nature? Like, how is it that I failed, I won, and I'm not bragging, and it has nothing to do with having a mom or dad. It's God will give you anybody to guide you in life, and He will give you a 23-year-old, and you could be 55, and they will just bless you with words or encouragement or a job, or they could be. It doesn't matter who the person is. That's where we are at sight. You know what I'm saying? Wrong at sight. When we see things in life, because we look at the person who's given the encouragement or the message, and you can't go off what you see, because, like Pastor was saying, I got off subject, but I said it goes together, because he said people will take a picture with a car that's not even theirs, that might be rented because you don't own it. They can come take it anytime if you're paying a car note, or it could be your sister, your cousins, your brother, and say, "God got me." That's not God. That's not God. So that's why I said all that to say this. Like, so social media has it twisted, because you can put anything in a picture with words and call it, you know what I'm saying, mental healing. But that's not where this is going. This is going further. It's a vision. Okay. Thank y'all for. Did that make sense? Thank you, T. Shout out to everybody who's been tuning in. I'm not doing it for congratulate. I really want to see the result of what's becoming of me, and what's surrounding me, like how I just, wake up every day and want to be better. Okay. Also, y'all, it is November. So I hope everybody stay warm, stay vitamin up, zinc, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D. What else? My mom would say to drink a lot of tea, but I'm not. I don't drink. I drink a lot of water, and I already have to go to the bathroom a lot. So I just do what works for you and the best. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Everybody can't do what everybody can do. You know what I'm saying? So the next topic for tonight. It is Veterans Day, y'all. So Veterans Month. Sorry about that. We talked about a lot. We covered a lot in the first 21 minutes. So appreciate y'all for the feedback in the comments. Okay, the definition of a job, because when we say be the job, this is crazy because how the system fails you. I told you we get back into it. It's like the system fails you because this way. When I looked up the definition of a job, okay, it was several, noun, verbs, adjectives, different formation, but
Bluetooth is disconnected.
Okay, we're gonna bring you back. But it was several, y'all, but the definition that got me is this job: to carry on public business for private gain. To carry on the business of a middleman or a wholesaler. Okay, this is the verb version of job, and this is what Merriam-Webster had to say about it. Because this is what's crazy: to carry on a public business for a private gain. Let's go back to the one I said when I came on the beginning. I said my mama always said a job is never gonna pay you what you worth, and I used to say blah blah blah. Okay, she say a job is never going to pay you what you're worth, but I never listened to the rest of the sentence because I was so hard headed then, and I knew my worth, but I didn't know my vision, so I didn't know where I was going. I just knew my worth, and I knew where I needed to be, and I was trying to get there, and I wasn't trying to wait. But see, me not waiting and wanting to not listen, it inherited more time, more life lessons. See, I probably could have, been where I needed to be, and didn't care who believed or who supported, which I still don't right now. But this is the thing: to carry on a public business for a private gain. So it's just like they're never gonna pay you what you worth. But I should have listened because she was saying what you need to do is go to work, don't complain, do what you need to do, save your money, figure out what it is that you really want to do, and then there you go. Invest in yourself. Learn the skills so you can be the job. You can learn the working skills of a public business for free and get money. See, that's what you have to grow up and teach your child. Life is not a hustle, it's not a game. It is really nothing to play with. And the school is only designed to teach you enough just so you can be on the job. You have to instill at home, in the home base, what it is that you need to do to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, people drop their children off at school and that's it. They don't even know how to do their homework. Now we can't blame it on education because the resources is there. The kids got tablets for books. So you can't blame it on, I didn't have a mama, I didn't have a daddy. They got programs. Yes, I know it's sad, but look at all the stories of the people. We shall overcome. The excuses are there. I'm talking to me, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to the community, because this is what we lack, the conversations. Like, this is where we go wrong, because you want to say, oh, you can go work at McDonald's and do... No, you can go work at McDonald's, but do you want to cook? Do you want to be a chef? Okay, go work at McDonald's. Go to night cooking school. Or now you don't even have to do that. You can go work at McDonald's. You can save your money. You can pay for a coach, which I don't advise. I don't advise paying for mentors or coaches. But you got YouTube. You got online classes. You got virtual teachers. So, and save your money. Lose a little sleep. But first you have to steward, like wherever you at. You have to do the work the work. The experience. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing. Encourage them. What does that look like in a broken, dysfunctional household? I hope that I would have covered that. I hope I would have covered that. Okay, so the question was, encourage them. What does that look like in broken, dysfunctional households? Sorry to get off topic, but I really want to answer that question, because that comes with what we spoke about in the beginning. Also, single parents, let's be honest. Don't overschedule. Be honest. Start a calendar. Organizing beauty. Like, start to write down everything and date everything that it is that you have to do or you need to do, so you can stay on track. This is how you deal with a broken household where there is one or no parent. You know what I'm saying? Okay, build your village. They always say it takes a village to raise a child. Okay, build your village. That is so good. Like, a lot of people they you know what I'm saying, carpool, they do whatever they have to do, you know, soccer moms, all that. But it's more than just putting your kids in places where they will be successful. You have to, even though you had a long day at work, you have to give them your time. You have to sit there and relearn things that you didn't even know, because the generation moves. Like, it's not oh, I'm big, you're bad, there's nothing you can do about a situation, because your kid is smarter than you in all actuality, because the resources outgrow you, and you don't want to take the time to figure it out, because some women, some men as parents are stuck in their ways, and by the time that it's time to change, you know what I'm saying, it's changing again. It's time for us to definitely, you know what I'm saying, get with the program. And that's why I say, why if you didn't have like a parent, or you didn't have an aunt or grandma, God will always give you someone in your life to keep you going. It's just some of us don't appreciate the people that God puts in our life, or we don't notice it. We judge them. We look at it, but everybody can bring you life. You have to see through the artificial. You know what I'm saying? You have to see through the outside. Then I hope I answered your question. So let's get to the final topic, but I'm gonna give everybody a chance to take a quick break and come in and share this before we get to the other half of the show. So if I do, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't answer your question, this will give you time to furthermore reach out to me. I will be right here coming answering questions. But y'all, shout out to Yahweh the Dope, Vincent Andrews. I'm about to play his song called Death No More. It's been played before, but yeah, we got something different now. So let's get into it. I'm finna turn it up, guys. My bad. That has nothing to do with it. I got a lot of stuff going on in the living room, so bear with me.
As much as I was doing, to avoid death,
But if you just now tuning in on the Push Podcast, GRNDSZN in the building. This is Vincent Andrews. He owned the rights to this song called Death No More. You can get with him on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. But it's titled Death No More. It's on the screen. Be the job, y'all. Be the job. Don't let the job be you.
ain't no more running back. I done been in my pain long enough. It's time to wash it away in this blood. Tired that night from warring with the Lord. Nobody cancels in Yahweh, I trust. All money was off and suppressing with drugs. Building all in the field is building up. Matter of time before we on the road. Can't tell them nobody, oh Lord, I wanna fly away and war with the dogs. Hearing the hate out the ones that I love. Can I talk to continue to love? I hear you, Lord, in this kind of honest. How do you handle to see people over a chat and this person to see? But still on them washing their feet. Son, you're a reflection of me. This is a love that is deep. The same love that came and saved me. Undeserving, but you did it for me. Even in times I'm refusing to see. Stubborn and moving my feet. Awaken my spirit with sleep. Through the ways, oh Lord, you gave me peace. On the edge of the faith and I leap. Making order, Lord, I'm in the tree. Life I declare and decree. Answer by fire in the highest degree. Much power in the words that I speak. Anything I do, y'all gotta flee. Praying I fast for a week. I gotta get what is for me. See my son smile at me in my sleep. Bring the life at this time what we feed. Y'all wait the dope and I'm geek. On the ground when you planting the seed. I know someone said they would provide on me. 7 from 7, y'all we at the beat. That ain't no angels, 9 to 13. I should not want up, but we all the sheep. Comfortable more like this devil big clutch. This walk out and get a little rough. And I know when I was getting closer to the dust. Ashes to ashes, my soul burning up. Now I see why obedience is a must. If not, then I would be dead in my rust. Hard into life and it's hard to adjust. Lay me down to rest and rise as a rust.
And while we at it, y'all, send it back to the top. Send it back to the top. Y'all know what he says, but I just, you know what I'm saying? I was shut down off my feet. Had an experience.
I never felt so free in my life, bro. Like straight up.
Everyone's prayer. Sanctified.
Life and life more abundantly. On John 10:10, I stand. Scripture of my life. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. Only Yahshua can make me feel this free, you know? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't think I ever been so thankful for anything in my life, you know? I mean, never in a million years would I thought that I would be a victim of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this will be my transition, like, this will be my journey, you know what I'm saying? The shackles are now off my feet. In the name of Yahshua. Ride free. Straight up. Life and life more abundantly. John 10:10, the scripture of my life. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. Only in Yahshua will I make it past the gates, you know? Believe it. So with that being said, obedience is better than sacrifice, you feel me? Y'all with the dope. Y'all with the dope. Not me.
Man, I gotta run that back. Y'all gotta run that back. I'm sorry, but yeah, y'all gotta hear that one more time.
And as much as I was doing,
This is gospel.
avoid death,
Gospel rapper.
like moving
This
everything
is
out of my path that had anything to do with death, you know.
I'm playing
I was
him
sitting right in it.
because he on the
But I
right
think
to
y'all
this
wait for
music.
being
Listen to the word. Listen to the word.
And for being so merciful, and having so much grace, you know what I'm saying, that he reached down to something that he hated so much, for someone that he loved so much, you know. Ain't no more running backwards. I done been in my pain long enough. It's time to wash it away in this blood. Tired that night from warring with the Lord. Nobody cancels in y'all way I trust. All money was soft and suppressive with drugs. Put it all in the feelings building up. Matter of time before we on the road. Can't talk to nobody, oh Lord, I'm before. I wanna fly all when you want with the dogs. Hearing the hate out the ones that I love. Could not turn cold and continue to love. I hate you, Lord, and it's not about us. How did you handle to see people over a chair and it's back to the seat? But still on them washing their feet. Son, your reflection of me. This is a love that is deep. The same love that came and saved me. Undeserving, but you did it for me. Even in times I'm refusing to see. Stubborn and moving my feet. Awaken my spirit with sleep. Through the ways, oh Lord, you gave me peace. On the edge of the faith and I leap. Making all the
y'all
in
like
the tree. Life I
Since you
declare
listen to the word.
answer my fire in the highest degree. Much power in the words that I speak. Anything out of y'all gotta flee. Praying I fast for a week. I gotta get what is for me. See my son smile at me in my sleep. Bring a life at this temple we feed. Y'all with the dope and I'm geek. From the ground when you planting the seed. I thought someone said they would provide me. 747, y'all, we at the peak. That ain't no ain't that's 9 to 13. I should not want no when we got the sheep. Comfortable, Lord, like this death of big clutch. This warfare ain't getting a little rough. And I know when I was getting closer to the dust. Ashes to ashes, my soul burning up. Now I see why obedience is a must. If not, then I would be dead in my.
Alright, we are back, y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. Give me a little break, but that was Vincent Andrews. He is a gospel rapper, and that was one of his songs titled Death No More. So you can look him up on Facebook and, you know, get further songs. But one thing I say is, all I do is listen to motivational music, so y'all gotta get with it. Okay. So y'all, the last topic, since we are talking about starting with you, is gonna be the scripture towards Luke 18:21 in the New King James Version. And he said, all these things I have kept from my youth. That's just what the focus on is what I'm referring to. Everybody need to go and read Luke 18, chapter 21. And I promise you, you know, it will make a lot of sense to what's going on here. Seriously. But on the Push Podcast, y'all, grind season, I really thank y'all for tuning in with me. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to do business with y'all. Remember, it starts with the home base. It really does. It starts with the home base. Beat the job. It was really good, y'all. I thank y'all for returning those in return. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification so I won't have to keep sharing when I go. I hope I covered a lot for you tonight. And any comments, any concerns? Remember, y'all, it's hard to see past the streets when you're lacking a vision. You gotta give your kids a vision at home. You gotta give them something to see. worth seeing, worth believing. Be an example. We always say be the change, but change something, grow something, learn something. You can learn from anybody. On the Porch Podcast, y'all, grind season. It's been a pleasure. I hope everybody have a blessed, productive, prosperous week. Flow with a purpose. Grow with concern. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all. We out. We are out. Let me read these comments before. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching, sis. My number one rider. Hey, On the Porch Podcast, y'all. Grind season.